You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
So now you need to decide what you want to do, okay? It's an option game. So we do explore. The end of the world, what are you talking about? Explore. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Explore. Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Explore. Can someone else do this? Explore. Forget it, I'm not doing this. Explore. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
I think the killing of the princess.
This one?
Yeah. But I want
Does
to
it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Why do I have to slay someone?
Well, then that's the game. We need to consider if it's late or not. Explore. The end of the world?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Explore.
The end of the world.
But we didn't read the other options.
But it's the same options.
No, everything is different. Have you considered that maybe the only reason he's going to end the world?
It's the same option.
So you want this one?
Yeah.
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
But how can a princess be locked away in a basement? And the wall? If you don't tell me, he's dangerous.
Yeah, that one.
This one? Yeah, I can just explain that if it's
Yeah.
dangerous because if not, we are murdering someone.
Yeah.
She's not dangerous. She's just a princess. The danger comes if she gets out, which she will unless you do something about it.
What? Sorry. You need to explain what happened because there was a long time. Our bunny was eating.
Well, was eating a ball.
It's a bit strange. Our bunny was eating a ball. Okay. What happens if she gets out there? I want specifics. Have you considered
Okay, yeah, I want to know what happens if she gets out.
this one?
The more specifics you have, the harder it will be for you to do this very important job.
Like we're just
She's a princess.
But she doesn't wanna
People
tell
will
us.
listen to her because listening to her is in their nature. And when they do, everything will come crashing down.
Yeah, but again, he didn't explain us nothing. He just say that something
Yeah.
very bad will happen, but nothing else. Do you have any evidence to work this
I
out?
guess that's-
Yes, that's the point. Why is it so strange?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
He's pushing for it. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Can someone else do this? Forget it. I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward in
Oh,
this?
here, you can do. Look, I'll go to the cabin and blah, 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 blah.
And I will tie to her, and if she's bad, and you say then maybe I will say, yeah, no, maybe this one because it gives us. You want to check the other one? Let's get this other one. Okay, I'm sold. No. Okay, no. Suddenly, no. Let's do this one.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
But why is she
Then
so bad?
each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
He sounds like a girlfriend.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Looks like the narrator is bad.
Oh, you see that moves?
Yeah.
So cool. Like, and it's a cabin, not like a tower.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
We take it or we enter without it.
Take the blade.
Just in case.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Okay.
Enter the basement. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
She doesn't sound very dangerous though.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
I mean, there, why she doesn't sound dangerous. I was just checking in.
Just continue down.
You don't want to ask her nothing before we enter? No? Really? Okay. Well,
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
okay, what happened with the other?
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Maybe? Who knows? Okay. What? No way. Why you would even think that? Okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you. Nah, nah. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. Still your nerves and step forward.
Yes.
Which one?
Steal your nerves and step forward.
But you don't want to talk, and if she's really dangerous.
But the guy said that if he's dangerous, we cannot talk to her.
Step forward.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She sounds
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Explore. What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? Explore. Are you sure she's not armed? Explore. I'm sorry, can we just talk? I'm not dropping the blade. Drop the blade, slay the princess. But we don't know if she's bad.
Well, then. I don't know.
And if, because you think talking is too risky now.
I don't know.
You need to choose an option.
This is difficult. Then we can just talk.
Okay, then let's just talk.
You're so close. Don't give up. You've come this far. No, this is a good idea. Maybe we can de-escalate things.
Oh, threatened, are we? You poor thing. Drop the knife, and of course we can talk.
Nah, what is it? I want to talk with a knife. I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Amazing.
So now what we're gonna do?
Just kill her, I guess.
Wait. Fine then, guess we are at an impasse. Scream at the princess while holding onto the blade. Drop the blade to slay the princess.
Fine then.
Fine then?
I guess we are.
What?
For the love of everything, just slay her
What
already.
the hell?
Or drop the blade. Do something.
Man, why do you keep pushing us to take such a hard decision?
Are you sure you don't want to talk?
Yeah, I'm sure.
For goodness sake, the two of you can't just stand around like this forever. Eventually, something is going to give, and I highly recommend that you be the one to take the initiative here.
Man.
Which one?
The problem is like she looks super suspicious and everything is pushing us to kill her, but then at the same time we don't know what she did.
Yeah.
Like, and if
How
she's
will we know?
unfairly
Well, she sounds like she's there for a reason. So, I don't know what will happen when we slay the princess.
so we present the princess then?
Well,
Even if we don't know what she did?
we can drop the blade then.
Yeah, let's drop the blade and let's see what happens.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you
She
step
looks
forward
ugly.
to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed.
Super scary, already.
We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Maybe we can pick it up.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Explore, yeah, it's pretty awkward. Explore a relationship. Are you coming on to me? Explore, how will I get you out of here? Explore, I'm here because you're supposed to end the wall.
What's more? There's a lot of things to explore.
There's people out there.
Maybe there's a lot of things to explore. Go down. Down. There's a lot more. No.
Ah. Explore, what's your name? Explore, how long you have been down here? Explore, do you know why I'm here to kill you? Okay, we have talked enough.
That one.
We have talked enough.
No, do you know why I'm here to kill you?
But you think then she will not suspect from us?
But she already knows we are going to kill.
Do you?
Amazing.
You're apparently going to end the wall. I know what I've been told. Whether or not, I believe it's an entirely different matter. Lie, no? Remain silent.
No.
You're lying.
How does she know that?
Don't think that just because I'm the one in chains, it means you have a right to interrogate me.
Yeah, it's pretty awkward. A relationship. Are you coming up for me? How will I get out of
There, what does it say? There's people out there who think you're going to.
end the wall?
Yeah.
What do you want to say about that?
Don't just tell her that.
That's cute. Do you believe that? Do you think I'm some sort of...
Now we believe that you're a monster.
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so... dangerous?
No, they didn't tell us. I've been
I
told
was hoping you'd tell me. Or what does it say down?
no, and if I'm being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you. No, we're not inclined to trust her.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they have been the reasons for keeping information secret from me. I saw when you will tell
Yeah.
me, no?
Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start.
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
At the end of the day, Whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
What's your name?
What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
Explore.
What is that? What is something upstairs?
No, okay, we talked enough. How long you have been down here? How will I get you out of here? Relationship? Are you coming on?
I guess how long have you been down here?
Too long.
Amazing.
So how do I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't,
Click.
well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right?
What the hell?
She is. I'm sure.
Okay. No, what relationship?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship. Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
I'm getting you out of here. I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a bit, when we can know each other better.
Yeah.
Here, this one?
Yeah.
That seems like a pretty good compromise. Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find
Why
a
they're
way.
pushing so much to kill her? It's like, I don't understand.
One
Me
way or
neither.
another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
You have to make a choice.
Man,
Let's
the
hope
game is
for all
pushing
our
us to
sakes
kill
it's the
her
right one.
so hard, no?
Or to help her.
Okay, let's see. I made my choice. I'm looking here.
Or maybe let's just slay her.
Yeah?
You charge the princess, blade trembling in your hand, but you've already lost the battle. She casually sidesteps your thrust before knocking you to the ground with a single blow from her elbow.
We shouldn't have hesitated.
But she doesn't stop there. She kicks you a few times
Is it a
for
monster?
measure, the pointed tip of her shoes feeling like a pickaxe against your fracturing bones, making sure, as you lie, crushed and broken on the basement floor, the princess kneels on your throat with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess. As you gasp for air, she eyes you with an intense curiosity. You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you.
So we die.
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
She applies more pressure, slowly squeezing what's left of your life out of your lungs. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
What? How is there a chapter 2 if we died?
I don't know.
You're on a path in the woods,
Oh,
and
I
at the end of that
we're another
path
guy.
is that you're here.
I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
Sure.
Wait, hasn't this already happened?
A terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. What does it matter what he knows? There's nothing we can do to stop her. She's just going to kill us again. She is not going to kill you unless you let her. But slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more difficult than it has to be if you spend the whole time second-guessing
Oh,
yourself.
but now we know that we cannot kill her. Let's proceed to the cabin then.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us. Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge? I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic. You're being annoying. Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included. I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter. Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. Either would be terrible. So please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world. Let's not make this harder than it has to be. If that's what you want, I guess I don't have a say
Every time that
here.
we have a new chapter, a lot more voices are talking.
No, it's just two.
Oh, now there's 3 voices that are talking.
No.
Yes.
The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would
Oh, wow.
suggest.
No, it looks like
The
it has
only
an
furniture
inside.
of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
So,
Why do we
the
feel
story
so
will change every time?
small?
I guess.
But it's
We don't
technically the
feel
same.
small.
Yeah, I don't
We
know.
are small.
Okay. Take the blade.
Directly?
Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. We should count ourselves lucky.
See, there's another
Some
person.
things are better left unseen.
Voice of the group.
Okay, take the blade.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Okay. Enter the basement.
And now have a massive door. No.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below.
Incense.
For a moment, you almost feel at ease. This is actually kind of nice. It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Now she's
No,
not
she's
scared.
like a monster, no?
You
Yeah.
weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time. We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her. Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there. It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess. Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass
Go
window.
down. How we have
Her long
light?
hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far
Why is
wall.
there
The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants.
why don't we just kill her?
You brought that knife
Well,
again.
now looks like she
Even
have
though
like
you know
superpowers,
it's
no?
useless.
Yeah.
Such charming audacity. Drop it.
You drop it or what?
Tighten her.
As if on command, the blade slips from your grasp. It clatters uselessly to the floor.
Baby, you let you.
No, I choose the
But we
good
didn't
one.
drop
no?
it. We decided to grip it tighter, remember?
See?
Are you really just gonna let that
It
happen
just
to us?
we dropped it either way.
I have a duty to report facts as facts, and the fact is that you dropped the blade. Of course we dropped it. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what
So
it
this
feels like
Roy's
to be in her
broken
presence.
doing.
Oh, I understand what's
Yeah.
going on. And
You think it's
need
our
to snap
fast
yourself
ass,
out of it.
Yeah.
you know, that we are two in one.
Kneel.
No.
No.
Oh, are you still trying to defy me? I said kneel.
Your legs buckle and your knees hit the floor.
Yeah.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk? The last time we met, you told me I was destined to end the world. That thought wrapped itself around my heart. It has pulled at me since the moment I squeezed the life out of your broken lungs. I could feel its fundamental truth awaken me. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations. It's time for me to seize my destiny, and you, little bird, will help me seize it.
Well, that gives away the game, doesn't it? It certainly does. And beyond that, it more than lends credence to our conversation in the woods. I don't love the thought that in some other reality you failed to destroy her, but what's done is done. I can only hope it helped you learn a valuable lesson. You are the only one who can deal with her. And if you don't, well, she's let you know what will happen, hasn't she? And you shouldn't have trusted us with her destruction. She is inevitable. Can't you feel it? He's being melodramatic, but he's not exactly wrong, is he? What are we supposed to do to stop her? Okay. First things first, you're going to have to stuff those pessimistic thoughts someplace far, far away and commit yourself to what needs to be done. The stakes of the situation should be perfectly clear to everyone now. And if you're going to save the world, you have to have faith that you can pull this off. You can't win a battle that you've already lost in your mind.
What would you have to do? What do you have planned? Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean that you actually have to do it. You can do whatever you want to be. I have questioned before I decide to do anything. What happened to you after I died? I'm going to help you end the world. I don't care if something new comes after. I just can't let you do that. I'm yours till command.
This one.
This one?
No, I'm not gonna let you.
I'm not going to help you end the world. I don't care if something new comes after. I just can't let you do that.
I say, perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your betters. Pick up that needle.
Do it. It's what she wants. No objections here. I don't know what she's planning, and I don't like that we don't know what she's planning, but as your eye falls on the blade, you feel a weight. Some divine hand that sits unperceived by your senses, but that manages to push you towards its desires like an unseen puppeteer.
Ah, we need to pick up the blade.
Yeah. Pick
You
up the
reach
blade.
forward and grasp the blade.
Stand. This one's easy. See? This isn't so bad.
Okay, yeah, we can do that. We were probably going to stand anyway. You can feel a creaking tension between body and will as you slowly rise to your feet, like two foes forced into an unhappy truce. The princess eyes you with soft contemplation. The moment seems to last a lifetime, the silent anticipation of what's to come dragging out the long, painful seconds. But all silences are broken eventually.
To define me is to claim we stand on level ground. We do not. You are quiet shadow, while I am brilliant radiance. Take that knife in your hand and slit your throat.
We're dying again.
What? You don't have to listen to her. You're
Right, wanna
armed.
die again?
Just steel your nerves,
I hope we
step
have an
forward,
option.
and end this.
And this. Well, that's the only option. we have.
We'll end this all right.
Your hand lifts the blade and brings it towards your throat. Okay, I apologize for the unclear language. End her.
Slay the princess.
Yeah, no.
Your body is sluggish and unresponsive, actively fighting
Your
against
hands
you,
like rotten.
but you do your best to stagger forward. One step at a time, you move towards the princess.
Slitting your throat would have been a mercy, but it seems you're in need of a harsher lesson. Plunge that knife into your lungs.
I'm sorry. Don't. As you take another step forward, the
Really?
blade digs into your ribs, slicing through flesh with ease. It somehow feels like an entirely natural thing to do, while the simple act of walking has become an arduous impossibility. Then it slides back out, the wound burning as a small hiss of air escapes through the fresh orifice. Blood fills your lungs.
Now, do it again. Keep doing it until I give you permission to stop.
Those are just words. You don't have to listen
Well,
to.
slay the princess, no? That's the main point of this game.
It's what she wants.
But I didn't know that we don't have
Irrelevant
resistance.
one, what are you doing? Don't just let this happen. Stop him from killing you. I'm on it. Your other hand locks around your wrist, struggling to keep it from perforating vital organs. But the blade still flails towards you, managing to slice bits of skin that plop to the floor to join the growing pile of blood and gore beneath you. Despite the pain, you manage to keep yourself in one piece, at least for now.
Yeah, but if we're gonna die,
Pitiful
let's end this chapter 2 then.
A wounded
Let's start a new
little
one.
bird thinking it can defy a god. It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to hurt so much. You can choose a gentle end. You can choose to leave that punctured vessel for the next.
Slay the princess.
Yeah, let's keep trying.
Or you can pathetically struggle against yourself until the floor of this temple is painted with the bloody impressions of your futility.
You continue to approach the princess, even as the repeated gouges of your blade expose bone
we are
and
practically
muscle to the
explored
open
already.
air of the basement. You know, this would be a lot easier if you gave us a hand. My influence only goes so far, and I can only juggle so many things at once. The best I can do right now is to continue to drive you forward. Believe me, this whole ordeal would be so much easier if I didn't have to contend with free will.
You're the one making things difficult. You're the one making us.
So we're fighting with each other,
doesn't want
with
to hurt us.
her.
She's just doing what she has to. Stop.
As you finish crossing the room, you fall to your knees at the princess's feet.
So So
Your
we're
chest
back.
heaving as your blood pools in the crevices of the stone
I guess,
floor,
yeah.
the coppery taste coating your throat. The princess kneels down, lifting your chin with her finger as her face lowers to yours.
Your devotion is misplaced. You've surrendered to delusion. But something about your defiant spirit speaks to me. You are different than you were before. Perhaps, if you've learned your lesson, I can spare you from the release of death. There's a place at my side for you, if you'll have it. Not as an equal, but as something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
Well, that's the meaning, isn't it? Yes, how thoughtful of her. It's a mercy. Take it.
We're practically dead.
I think he's given up whatever say he had at the start of all this. At least one of you is sane. She's within striking distance, and she's only negotiating now because she knows you have what it takes to put an end to her. Seize the moment before it's too late.
Like a
Slay
princess.
the princess.
Yes, though your body trembles, struggling to defend itself in the face of the princess's overwhelming will, you finally manage to break through, darting to her side before she can react.
So we come to her?
The wind of your freedom rushes through you, and you channel it into a decisive blow, stabbing into the soft flesh of her ankle and severing the tendons in an act of unyielding defiance. She falls to the floor, crashing unceremoniously to her
Why is
knees.
she big?
But you don't give her any time to recover.
Oh.
Your heart pounding with
We're
determination,
small.
you plunge your blade into her chest.
Yeah, super small.
As you find your target again and again, she laughs, crude emotion breaking through her once stony composure as your blade cuts her
We
flesh.
think we are delusional. There's blood and
We think that we killed her.
yeah.
We can do this, can't we? You always could. The decision to give you this task was not made lightly. You're here for a reason. It's not too late to pick up the pieces. It's not too late to toss that blade aside and beg for forgiveness. Shut up.
I can't believe you would actually strike me. You heathen! You worm! You defiler! You don't know the consequences of your arrogance!
Before you can strike the final blow, the princess lashes out, knocking you off your feet.
She killed us again.
There's an unsettling wet pop as your spine breaks, numbness and pain spreading through your body. As you rebound towards the ceiling in a moment of disorientated lightness, she drives her fist into your chest. Your body is crushed as she pulverizes you into the floor, the ground itself breaking from the impact. You lie there, broken, beyond pain, unable to even see what she's done to you. But the princess is succumbing to her own wounds as well. She looks down upon her body in abject horror and disgust.
Both of us were dying.
You made me use my hands. I can feel myself twisting into something new, something dull, something defiled. What have you done to me?
You're monsters and conspirators. I can't bear to watch this. The princess has been nothing but cruel to you. You should feel liberated by her fall. But I don't feel liberated. I feel empty. Aside from the pain, I feel fine. She collapses to the floor, her glassy eyes watch, unblinking, yet somehow still full of anguish and fear as the two of you perish together. I suppose we were never gonna get a happy ending here, were we? Don't let those be your final thoughts. You saved the world. That's worth something. I guess. Regardless of how you feel about it, it's finally over. Thank you. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 3, The Fury in Me.
we are still with this guy.
And at the end of the path,
Yeah, but you
okay,
see that now the
what hell
forest
that?
is all
Oh,
creepy.
yeah, all dead.
I think he's upset. And what's he got to be upset about? We just killed a god.
Maybe you can open the light if you want.
Exactly. You heathens destroyed the most beautiful thing that ever was.
Be busy from the
And
back.
ever will be.
Can't say I have much sympathy for you. She was bad for us, and you almost got us killed. You're being too generous. He
Now we have
did
the
get
voice
us
of the
killed.
storm.
Really?
All right, enough
Yes.
chatter.
So this is getting
Got a thing
longer
I'm
and
supposed
longer.
to do, and if you
I don't
don't
think
mind,
longer and longer,
I'd like
but
to
we
do
have
it
more
without
people
any more
inside.
interruptions.
Yeah, but the more that they talk, the more that it's longer.
Okay, great. You're listening. You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a. If your thing is telling us about the princess, don't waste your breath. We know all about her. It's hardly a path in the woods at this point, is it? Look, if the world around you is changing, especially all the way out here, then that means you're nearing the point of no return. Whatever happens next, that's it. There won't be any more do-overs. So you'd better take things seriously.
It feels like I'm being pulled in 100 different directions. You better listen to me when I come to make a choice. If we hit this point from our turn you mentioned, then what happens? No matter what happens next, it seems like the answer are the cabins. I might go say this. Silence, I'm done with this. Bye.
That thing on the top.
This one?
So what if I'm speaking my mind? It's not like I've ever really gotten a say in things.
What a crock of shit. Yeah, you stabbed us last time. Repeatedly.
It didn't even work. It doesn't count.
We died. If you didn't submit to her, for all we know, that wouldn't have happened.
It's the punishment you all deserved for not listening to me. To her.
Aside from our sulking friend, I don't think you have much to worry about. You're still the one in charge here, and I don't think that's ever going to change. Second he tries something, I'll put a stop to it.
I guess we can proceed to the cabin. No matter what.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one.
Good, we're all on the same page.
You cannot afford
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up at the cabin on the hill. You'll find the princess within, as I'm sure you already know. End her.
What we're gonna be
That's
inside
it?
the castle?
No final words of advice? I'd rather not waste any more time. I'm sure that any advice I'd give at this point is something you've already heard.
If there's still a princess at the cabin, maybe we can salvage things. Maybe if we just grovel and apologize, things can go back to how they were before.
Oh, cut it out, will you? We need to be tough right now, and you're making it so much harder than it has to be, so stop whining. The interior of the cabin is a place that feels long forgotten. There was once an elegance to its construction, carved marble columns holding a high arched roof, vaulted windows letting in the weak starlight. But that is how it was. Now there is a growth that has overtaken it. A viscous fluid seeps from cracks in the stone walls, and it congeals into chaotic streaks of writhing nerves and wet clumps of living
That's me,
meat.
it's me. And it's alive.
It's me.
Yeah, it's meat and it's alive.
You did this.
Yeah.
The only
Like a
furniture of
body.
note is a pulsating pedestal, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
This plate
Yeah, it's bleeding here. So
save the world.
it's that mirror again, and this time it's blocking the door. You didn't mention the mirror last time either. Why? How are we supposed to get into the basement? There's no door. Take the blade, or it's a mirror. Yeah, so he didn't explain about the mirror.
A mirror? There is no mirror. There's the pedestal, the blade sitting on the pedestal, and the door to the basement. Just tell us us where the door is? I'd like to get back to fighting, and if you want us to kill her so bad, I'm sure you feel the same. No more messing around. I don't know what to tell you. There isn't a mirror because I would know if there was a mirror. You're either seeing things or you're confused on the definitions of
We're not
door
confused.
and mirror.
There's a mirror.
Or you're seeing things. That seems far more likely.
So why he doesn't want to talk about the mirror?
I think the narrator is.
What are you trying to say exactly?
He thinks we've lost it. That we're succumbing to madness,
lost
that
it.
something in us has broken.
That's an unnecessarily melodramatic way to describe a hallucination, but sure. I'm not going to waste
Maybe
time.
the narrator is bad.
Have you? It went away after we touched it last time. Let's just do it again.
Take the blade.
Better than open the mirror.
Yeah, because take the blade first.
Take the blade from the pedestal. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Yeah, but
Now
now we know the princess is bad, but the narrator is bad.
Nothing feels better than gripping cold steel.
I know.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. As if you don't see it. You really don't, do you? How strange. It really is just like last time. Are we really hallucinating? Why here? Why now?
Smash it. Smash it to pieces. It's the only thing keeping us from her.
Don't you want to know what we'll see in there? We won't be able to see anything if we smash it. Nah, I'm with him on this one. Smash it. Let's get violent already. Do whatever you want with it. The mirror isn't real, so how you handle it doesn't matter, aside from wasting dangerous amounts of time.
wipe the mirror.
You reach forward and drag your hand across the door leading to the basement. As if on command, it slowly slides open, scraping against the stone floor, its ancient hinges moaning as it reveals the dim path ahead. Why am I not surprised? You step forward into the darkness.
Oh no, there's dedication.
The stairs leading down to the basement are at once both narrow and grandiose. A high-vaulted ceiling stretches up into a gloom beyond your sight, while walls wet with tumorous growths press in uncomfortably at your sides. You feel both unprotected and trapped, at once exposed and claustrophobic. The air is thick, its odor an oppressive violence, the metallic scent of fresh blood twisting with the nauseating embers of charred remains. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice, a bellowing rage, roars up the stairs.
Was severing the tendons of my ascension not enough for you? Was it not enough to rend my divine heart? Come, see the horrors you've wrought upon my flesh, and feel my hands set upon your throat. See how you've soured my once divine melody.
She's so...
Man, what do you mean?
Why? Why did you desecrate her? Why couldn't I stop you?
You've got to stop thinking about her like that. It isn't doing anyone any good. She's not some untouchable god. She's an abomination. And we're going to put an end to her once and for all.
Whatever she is now
Abomination.
is our fault.
Porcelain.
If she's an abomination, then what does that make us?
She was going to end the world last time. If I might interject, you didn't make her into an abomination. She's always been what she is. It's why you're here, and it's why your task is so important.
Okay, continue downstairs.
You make your
That's
way
your
to the
actual
bottom
design
of the stairs.
It just looks like we're reading
The
something.
chamber's walls are
Okay.
painted
Oh, she has color.
a deep, sickening red that drips down in
Now
clotted
it's like-
streams onto the
So
charred
you see her,
corpses that make up
her
its
heart
floor.
is outside.
This
Yeah.
place reeks of torment,
There's no skin,
of
there's
ripped
muscle.
skin and burning bone. The princess stands in its center, muscles flayed and bare and
Definitely
weeping,
wolf. You see
draped
the window
in the
behind.
tattered dress of her own skin. Her heart beats from its place in her open chest.
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
So now she's a playman.
There's not so much a moment of hesitation before she steps forward. Her chains pull taut, holding fast as she strains against them. The cuff around her wrist digs deeper into her skin. Blood drips from the place where metal meets flesh.
Losing blood.
Oh, it's Harvizao.
Then, with a nauseating sound, the
Oh,
skin
she freed
tears.
herself.
It plops to the ground, and she pulls her red, glistening arm free from her
No, she's totally
bindings.
free.
She is loose, and she is coming for
She's
you.
like a demon.
Let her end it. It's the punishment you all deserve for what you did to her. It's the punishment I deserve for letting it happen. Screw that. We can win. We've done it before and we'll do it again, only this time we'll make it out the other side. Hell, she's practically done most of the work for us.
Stubborn really thinks that you know her. Okay. Given up to destroying the wall, have we? What happened to you? Wait. We don't have to do this. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry with you. Please, just listen. It's me. I'm going to find you, slay the princess. This
I'm
one?
going to.
So we trust the
You'll
stubborn.
try. And that's what I've been so excited for. Let's hurt each other.
Your heart free of fear, you charge towards the princess, your eyes locked on each other, both of you prepared to lay down your very essence in one blow. It's now or never. Let's make it a beautiful blaze of glory. With a horrifying squelch, you are unwound.
What's that mean?
So we lost.
No, that's our stuff. She can't just do that. She just did. Unfortunate, I know, but reality is reality.
Opened up
So
her body.
she literally
We
destroyed
should
us.
all just be grateful she's decided to keep us alive. Even in her defilement, she is merciful.
We're not out for the count just yet.
We look pretty bad.
Yeah.
Explorer, you damn cheater, give me my insights back. Explorer, I killed you the last time. I swear on everything that I'm going to find a way to kill you again. I only killed you the last time because you were going to end the wall. We can talk about this ledge. I'm sorry for what I did to you, but you did terrible things too. Where it's all supposed to end, we can just keep killing each other forever. This is not time for wars. Step around and get ginger and with me.
I guess. Okay, we're just repeating the same thing over and over again.
So let's do this one.
I guess.
But the words don't leave your metaphorical mouth. Instead, all that leaves you is a wet and horrible gurgling as tissue vibrates out of place. Our metaphorical mouth.
You don't have the means to speak anymore, do you? How tragic. It is tragic, though, isn't it? I'm not satisfied dividing fear and indignation from your eyes alone. A quivering mound of flesh is no companion.
She snaps her fingers, and the basic form of a vocal system assembles before you.
And so we can talk.
Now, little bird, what was it you wanted to tell
Now
me?
we can talk.
A ver, so now we just have four options. I'm sorry, okay, I'm sorry what I did. We have to stop hurting each other. What's your end game here? We're supposed to keep torturing each other forever? There's no time for words to prolong it with your enemy.
When you decide.
What should I do? Well, let's do this, no? Because it's basically we're just coming and torturing each other.
Your defiance robbed me of my end game. You desecrated my divine spirit and plunged me into your realm of flesh. The only thing left for me is your torment.
Just submit already. What is there left for us to do?
It's hopeless to me. Size control of your broken body and lay waste to your foe. We're not gonna
Skin
surrender.
flayed and organs flapping, you charge towards the princess. That's right. She'll never stop us.
Still, you defy your god. I've made the mistake of underestimating your resolve before. Never again.
You swing for her heart. What's left of you explodes. So that's it. It's over. Just like that.
Of course it's over. It's been over since the very first moment we laid eyes on her.
This final note of your discordant melody. You will not return again, because you will live in that single tone forever.
No! No! It's not over! We're a god killer! We've returned from death itself twice!
Didn't you hear her? We're not dead.
What's the difference? From many perspectives, there isn't one, but functionally, that is, from your perspective, the difference is massive. You are entirely laid bare, spread to each corner of the room, yet you are wholly aware of the state you're in, incapable of movement, but entirely capable of perception. In fact, perceiving your state is the only thing you can currently do. You are preserved, perfectly, in the amber of her torment.
We're more than this. We've lost bodies before. We just have to lose this one and make another.
That's right. How are we supposed to lose this one? I can't do anything right now. She's not letting me. She's going to get worse. She gets worse every time we get to a new cabin. She had this vessel for the neck. This one?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. I refuse to let you just decide to die with your task unfinished. If you die here...
But we're dead! Like already, we cannot die and start again. But you do die. There's a great release into losing your grip on what's left of flesh and blood. And yet you're still here.
Your Honor, where the hell are you? Are you already at the Princess?
Oh, so we advanced the part
Well,
now.
death all around us. I want to go back.
Voice of Dr.
So you've returned already, and I remain here. Is this our final destination?
The Princess tilts her head to look at you, and with a gesture, you are unwound. Again? Already?
Clearly I left you with too much room last time. Perhaps this cell will hold you better.
You know what to do. Again.
Die again. We're going back over and over again. Again, you relinquish your body, and again you
Honor,
find...
she is gorgeous. Absolutely
Now we have a new
divine.
You, guy who describes things, you better start saying what we do this time.
And what are you doing?
Attacking her, obviously.
Right. You charge towards the Princess and...
There is no spark in you, only matter
So
devoid
now
of life.
we mix
You
the one
explode.
and then after explode.
Again.
And again.
And again. And how many times do we have to do this?
I don't know. Yet, you let yourself go.
On a path? We are not on a fucking path. I have no idea where we are.
We're in the middle of a fight, so act like
So
it.
we got that's true. We don't have a path anymore. We're just there again.
You dive towards the Princess and... We're unwound? Yes. Her head swivels creakily on her neck, fire in her eyes as your body unravels with blinding pain.
No.
Again.
Again.
Oh my God.
You have no body. You don't
No
exist.
time. You, narrate, now.
We have a body.
Yes, of course. Pristine blade grasped firmly in your hands, you fly towards the Princess before she can turn to face you. We might actually do it this time.
I can feel that body of yours slicing through the air. How many more times will I have to scatter you?
As she turns towards you, the very essence of your being begins to flake away. Your muscles, then organs,
looks like
then
the only way
nerves
is
lay
winning,
bare
no?
and screaming as the rest of you is stripped of substance. Oh, boo-hoo. It's just a body.
It just needs to last long enough to sink this blade into her heart.
But it doesn't. You are disintegrated.
Oh my God.
Yeah. We are disintegrated this time. But there's no you to die.
How many times do I need to pulverize you before you finally understand?
I know, right?
You are nothing.
What's happening?
An empty void that dared to dream it was alive.
Again.
That feels right.
If we're nothing, then why are we still here?
as we always have been. If we're nothing, then how can we do anything? The same way we always have. Being nothing has never stopped us. Now end this. End her.
You cannot win if you cannot be.
But at the same time, she's getting more powerful. A force restores the princess because her threats, detects her blood, and I'll accomplish nothing.
How? I've scattered the atoms you clung to and there is nothing there to find. You can't exist.
So we win without existing? The threat spears the heart.
It's over.
Oh, I think I understand you now. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do the things I did to you. I don't think I knew what I was doing.
She sounds genuine. They always do in the end.
It's cold, but I'm going to be okay, right?
Quantum break. Fin dimension triumph over an angel's core. You do not get the chance to respond. Something has taken her away and left something else in her
She's
place.
gone.
Is the mirror or...
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know where she went, and I don't know what would even go about looking for her.
The narrator
The
is
narrator is
gone.
gone. You want this one?
He is. Does that mean the world ended? He was never going to outlast us.
The world didn't end. We're still here. Come on. We just need to keep going.
Okay. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror, about the mirror.
Yeah.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
Why she wants to win the
Ignore
princess if we
cowards.
win?
You have to look.
Approach the mirror.
Where's the mirror then?
I'm begging you, don't do this.
We are the princess, you think? Explore the mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know,
You think we are the princess?
final.
That's what I was thinking. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Probably, no?
We are the monster.
Silence as you reach forward, they're gone, but the mirror remains. It's sent to you to see what is it. In it. The body, it's you. It's you.
Huh? So there's nothing.
You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Press into the cabin.
Where the hell is the cabin?
You are at the cabin. Approach here.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What are you? The gift of the fragile vessel in this? Is this the end of the world? Let her out of here. Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do you know what about this world beyond this place? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? What happens now? Attack the entity, destroy your body.
Up, I guess.
Which one?
What are you?
What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I guess I'm darkness.
I'm a person. I don't know what I am. What do you think I am?
Yeah, what do you think I am?
What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Okay, this is the same.
Yeah.
What do you want to ask her?
No.
No?
No. What happens now?
Nothing as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Are you scared that I will find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? And what if I don't let you do this to me? I was sent to slay a princess and I stopped her from destroying the wall. If I help you, this is what you are going to do? Okay, make me forget.
Well, what if I don't let you do this to me? Down, down, up.
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry,
So
hollow.
she wants a finish.
She wants us to be the princess. Wait, I was Garla. I was sent to slay the princess.
This one?
Yeah.
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
You are being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and
So there's no
unilluminated.
information in this game.
Aren't you scared that I will find a way to kill you? How much will we forget? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? I'm not going back. Wait. Okay, make me forget.
So what do you want?
This one, no? Because maybe she is asking us to find her parts.
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
How much I will forget? How many more? This one?
Yeah.
Everything. Until we meet again.
How many more pieces of you?
More than you have found, but less
There's
than
no
there
more
are to
answers
find.
in this game.
Do you think
I
there's no?
am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
So which one do you want?
I guess okay, make me forget.
Make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Your brother is playing.
Yeah. Chapter
I
1
will tell her,
again.
bring the fury to her.
You're on a path in the woods,
The real estate
and at the end of that
here. You will know
path is a cabin,
when you see it.
and in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will
you
be the
wanna leave
end
this
of the
episode
world.
here?
No, I wanna slay her.
No, you gotta skip through using the locating tab on your keyboard or RI on your controller.
And go down.
Is this one?
Oh, go down then.
Go down. Let's continue to
Yeah.
the cabin, no?
You make your way up the shore.
Proceed to the cabin.
Watch out if you touch a microphone, you will.
The interior of the
Take the
Take the blade.
blades.
you take the blade from the table.
Enter the basement.
Okay, guys, we're gonna pass this fast
The
because
door
we
to
know
the
what's
basement
happening.
creaks
Okay?
open.
Continue down the stairs.
Good. You're still listening to reason.
Okay, still your nerves and step forward.
Yeah.
You step forward.
Slay the princess.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation.
She's not.
You feel
Okay.
flesh easily give way and look down to see
So now
your
we
blade
win.
already sinking deep into her heart.
She was not expecting us.
Oh. This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder. Do you actually believe this was enough to
Really?
kill me?
Yeah.
It's like she's
got her
convinced
throat,
she
then.
can't die. Yes. Even as she lays there dying, She entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Of course it is. She's dead. I'm not sure. I feel like she has to have some kind of trick up her sleeve. Of course not. That was too easy.
Yeah,
This one?
I guess.
It's over. Don't get all worked up. We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse?
No, I will not touch her.
I really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us?
Yes, the narrators disappeared.
I've told
Yeah.
you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
Okay, I don't want to touch her. Okay? I think something will happen if
Yeah.
I touch her. So let's just
yeah.
do it, right?
Yes, exactly. It's over. With your work done,
It's the
you
first
make
time
your
we
way
leave the
back
cabin.
up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't
We're back
what
in
you
the mirror.
find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all.
There's nothing?
Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here.
Man, this
This is
narrator
good.
is creepy.
Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
There's something very wrong with the narrator. That's bullshit. Let me out of here. Oh, okay. I was kind of hoping I would get better ending for saving the wall.
Well, I guess it's bullshit.
What's done is done, and there's no going back now. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier. Psst. Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
How are we here?
Explorer, didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy. No, we're not happy.
Yeah.
Hell no. Do you have any idea how
Yeah.
to get us back? Yeah.
I do, but you're probably not going to like it.
Going back
We
to
need
the
to go to the
princess.
priest, no?
We can use the blade to get out of this. He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do.
But what
and
is
the
wonderful
only way
there?
for
There's
us to do it
nothing
is to
there.
take that blade and use it. Don't you dare. What a relief.
Oh, what did you
Oh, there
play?
was an option.
I suppose we've got all the time in the world for you to change your mind. More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here. The little voices, please, fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
Oh,
You have already committed to my completion.
Ah, so you know what I pressed? I pressed to stay in the cabin, happy forever. That's the point of no return. There's no going back now.
okay. Maybe I'm not happy.
Good, because I have an idea to get us out
So
of
you
here.
can win actually staying in the cabin.
Though you're probably not going to like
Yeah.
it. The blade.
Oh, get the
Well,
anything to get us out of here.
I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate? Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs. The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it. You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
Oh my god, seriously?
That was our happy the other ending.
Nice knowing you.
How many times do we have to kill ourselves here?
I know.
You're
Okay,
on a
past
path
this bar.
in the woods,
First up.
and at the end of that path is a cabin. You're here to slay her.
Yeah.
Okay, no.
Okay, no.
Oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk
At
right
this
now,
point, I
and the
want
life
to
of a
submit
mere
myself to the
princess
princess.
shouldn't stop you from saving us all. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Yes, this is the same.
No, it's
That's fine. It wasn't very hard
Well,
to
Voice
kill
of the
her
Cold was
last
just
time.
there at the end.
We'll just do it again. Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
Let us know I'm telling the truth and this really did happen. Why should I listen to you? No.
well, I think we can explore this.
This one?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. Oh, we listened to you plenty. We slew the princess just like you asked us to, and then you locked us away in an empty void for eternity.
Okay.
So we slew ourselves too. Well, if you killed yourself, then you weren't listening to me, because I would never want you to do that. Believe it or not, I care
This
about you.
narrator is not.
Yeah,
And I
something
believe
is
your
wrong
other
with the
question was
narrator.
something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Okay.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that
No,
begs the
that's
question
new.
of
You're not
how
passing.
you
I
got
think you
back
can just
here.
pass it on to
Did
kids.
time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left? It doesn't matter, because we didn't fail to slay her. And if she's really back, which I doubt, it'll be just as easy to do it again. But after that nasty trick you pulled on us, maybe she's not the only one around here in need of slaying. Just stay
Narrator.
focused.
So now we want to go to narrator.
Yeah.
Wait,
Proceed to the cabin.
proceed to cabin. Let's talk about the princess.
Well, there's nothing that he told us anyways.
Okay. Yeah, but he wants us to
Oh,
go to the
warning.
princess and we're in the same.
Before you go any further, she will lie, she will cheat,
Yeah, we know this.
she won't be a problem.
She won't be a problem. Yeah, we
Okay,
know.
click.
Proceed to cabin.
What if we
I think he's tricking us all the time to focus on the princess and not him, no?
The interior of the cabin is cold.
Okay,
A
now
soft
it
odor of
changed,
dirt
again.
permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the
I think this
corners.
time we can just be a
Air
friend of
wind
the
whistling.
princess.
The blade is your
Maybe
implement.
maybe the narrator is
If you
keeping the
want to do
princess
this
inside
right.
and he's using us to kill her.
It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
Okay, go.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. This whole cabin is different than the last time. Explore approach mirror, explore, take the blade, enter the basement.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Okay,
Enter.
we enter.
Well, we can approach a mirror.
Let's approach mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There
The only
isn't
thing
much
that
to
is
see
in
here.
every cabin, even if it's different, is
Is
the
the
mirror.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer
We're
of
seeing
grime.
the same things. Wipe the mirror.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin.
I still don't understand. We were like a monster, lizard, something.
Yeah.
But there was a mirror a second ago,
Okay, so there's the
and
mirror.
now it's gone.
Okay, so enter the
Let's
basement.
not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly, it's not even important enough to be ignored. The door to the basement
Okay,
groans
it's changed
open,
again. Now it's
revealing
wood.
an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated. The room below is silent.
Oh, she's not the name.
Nobody's here.
Yeah. Okay.
Naturally. As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain. Okay. It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears
She's a
from
ghost?
underneath
No?
the floor. Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous skeletal
ghost?
grin. And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here? Ghost! Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you.
The drawings are nice, right?
Yeah. Click.
Her touch is
Nice
cold
one
and
around
ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted to.
Wait to see how this plays out.
I see you brought that annoying knife again.
You see.
Yeah.
So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you here for something else?
Here for something else.
Avera. See, this is exactly what I was trying to tell you about in the woods. This already happened. We killed her. I killed you. What are you doing not being dead? Do you know why you came back? Stop playing the victim. You threatened me the last time. I'm sorry I killed you last time. I shouldn't have done that. Do you want me to die? Do you want me to kill myself to satisfy me? No. I'm sorry. If there's any way I can make it up for you. The people who wanted you dead tricked
This
me.
one.
You know.
Nobody tricked you. And the fact that the princess's spirit has risen from the dead should be more than enough evidence that she isn't exactly sweet and innocent. It's all been an act. She's pretending. I wouldn't say she's ever pretended to be sweet or innocent. She does have a
She
little
never pretends to be
attitude,
something that she's
but
not.
I can't blame her. We did kill her after all. I wouldn't be nice to my murderer if I was killed.
Yeah.
The enemy of my enemy.
The princess circles you again, her icy fingertips trailing up your spine, sending shivers rippling across your flesh.
I don't want enemies. I don't want to fight. I just want to go home. Is that really so much to ask?
And just where is home, I wonder?
I don't know where home is. I just know it isn't here. But I can feel it calling to me from someplace far away. Wherever I'm supposed to be, it's out there.
How
I don't know if the microphone picked that
How
up.
convenient for her. You see what she's doing, right? She's suggesting that the only way you can rid yourself of her would be to let her out, which, in case you haven't
they
been
did it, but
listening,
you.
will spell the end of the entire...
I will remember it. Minute 1 hour 24. Okay, sorry. You're a party princess.
If you're dead.
If you're dead, then there really isn't much to do here. Okay, I'm out of
No,
ideas.
no.
You're going to do it. Okay, closing you isn't going to work. What do you want? I was told you were going to end the war. I just told you why I wasn't to kill you. We're going to end the war.
No, go down.
Yeah, nobody to one of the
Okay. clearly saying, what do you want? That one.
I want what you took from me. A life. A real life. I just want to go home.
Okay.
Away back to where I belong. This place won't let me leave. At least not alone. I've tried. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here.
Maybe we should just leave. If she can't get out on her own, then why do we have to do anything? We could probably walk out right now and everything would be fine. Hasn't got out and can't get out are two very different things. It'd be dull anyway. It's more interesting if we make a choice.
But you can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride. After all, you own me.
That's just scary.
Absolutely not. Is she asking if she can possess us?
Oh.
She is. And I hope I
But
don't need
if
to
we allow her
explain
to
why
possess
can't
us,
let
we
that
can defeat the
happen.
narrator, or
It
we
would
just
be
die possessed.
catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her.
Well,
Would
let's
she be
let her.
able to see us if we went along with it? Now, isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him. I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so
The
badly.
narrator.
Yeah.
You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
But now the game wants you to play this path so
Yeah.
bad. This will just be temporary, right? If I let you do it, you still get to in control. Before I agree anything, we need to talk about what happens after you leave the place. I was told you were on the wall, sounds great. Do it.
There.
Sounds great.
No. Up. There.
This one.
No, before I agree.
Before I agree anything, we need to talk about what happens when you leave this place. I was told you were on the wall.
And what? You just believed that? You killed me without giving it any thought? That's cold.
That's rich coming from her. Every time she touches us, it's like we freeze over. She is right, though, but that's neither here nor there. What's done is done. What we do from this point forward is all that matters. Let's try not to let emotion get the better of her.
Well, okay, so no one's gonna tell us.
Yeah. I'm not cold. I'm just dumb. I'm just a victim of stupid. No. You didn't answer the question. You want to end the wall? Well, we're going to end the wall. What are you going to do if I help you to get
Yeah,
out
that
of here?
I don't know. Maybe I'll just fade away. Finally able to rest once I'm free from my unfinished business. Maybe I'll find someone to haunt. Maybe I'll haunt you. It's a tough question, asking someone what she's going to do with her life.
And she doesn't have a life.
The princess leans in close and pauses, the frigid air between you stale and unmoving.
Especially when that someone is dead.
Oh, because she has
pulls
this
back
duality.
with a playful giggle.
But when
I
now we
don't
want to know what
think
happens with the
most people could
narrator.
answer that either. Does anyone actually know who they are or what they want?
Okay, so all of these questions does not lead us to anywhere.
Yeah.
So just
Well, we're going to do an in the wall. You don't answer the question. Return leave. There's that.
I don't know. I just wanted to leave. I still just want to leave.
So she doesn't answer us. You didn't answer my question. Do you want to end the wall?
The only thing I've ever wanted was to leave this place. It's still the only thing I want.
You still didn't answer my question. Even if you don't want to end it, does letting you out of here means the world is gonna end?
It does.
No, we don't.
We're not asking you. We've heard your whole speech already.
I really don't know. I'm not lying to you. I promise. The world doesn't matter. All I remember is that I'm supposed to be there, not here. I'm just supposed to be a part of it. It's its home, I think. But what does it mean for anything to end? I ended, but I also didn't. I'm not so sure endings are real.
Ah, okay, that was the return. Okay. Down, down, down. So let's just let her possess us.
Okay, I'm getting to know the answer is no. Okay, I'm getting to know that. Let's go.
Yeah.
The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into yours. There's a hunger in her gaze.
You're really trying to make it up to me, aren't you? Thanks for being a pal, killer. I mean it.
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
See you soon.
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart, all the way down your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul.
I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over?
I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body. You collapse to the floor, and everything goes dark.
Come on, you. You've got to get up. I know everything feels heavy right now, but we still have to get out of here.
Your eyes flick back open as you get your bearings, your vision swimming as...
Ah, no, we're on the other
So
side.
this
We
is
see
what it's like to be you, huh?
stairs.
Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
So, it doesn't work like that for you?
Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor, are they also supposed to be you?
What glass?
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass, I'm...
It's okay. You can finish your thought.
I'm a voice? I'm me is what I am. Who cares what we are? We exist. That's all that matters.
You don't have to fight.
We're having an
We'll all be out of here soon.
existential crisis. Now we're having an existential
Yeah.
No,
crisis.
it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about certain other voices in here too. I'm clearly the same thing you are.
They're not listening to me. Do they not listen to you either?
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him.
Oh, the narrator's gone.
You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
So, you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
That's rude.
You're kind of like me, actually.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen. Obviously, she's nowhere to be seen.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
I'm setting the stage. The room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
You don't have to let him get to you. You're better than that. You're starting to make things right.
This is infuriating. Just whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably.
Okay. Slay the princess, leave the basement. I
Leave
think
the
it's
basement.
leave the basement.
Also, there's too
Your
much noise.
legs, weary with the
Where?
weight of the princess's
here.
spectral form,
they talk a
and
lot.
clumsy with the cold that still pervades them,
Well, it's very,
stumble
very deeply
towards the
narrated.
stairs.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get home. You don't have to act like it's the end of the world.
But that's exactly what you leaving this place is going to be.
You don't know that.
And quickly.
I do. Wait, If she has a home to go back to, doesn't that mean that her leaving won't end the world? It doesn't mean that at all. It could mean that wherever her home is, it's outside of the world. Yeah, but it has to be somewhere, doesn't it? And if it's somewhere, then it's part of the world. I suppose it's all a matter of perspective. Where does the world end and something else begin? Does the destruction of one open a door to another? Or is it the same world reborn? Against the backdrop of the inane conjecture of meaningless little voices, your body continues its ascent up the stairs, staggering through the open door. For how much you hate her, you aren't doing a whole lot to stop us from leaving this place.
Maybe the bossy one doesn't actually hate me. Maybe he even likes me. Or maybe he just knows that he's been in the wrong. Maybe he's trying to make amends too.
Not at all. I'll have you know that I do hate you, and I will continue to hate you for as long as I am able. It's just the weight of it all. It's too much for me to do anything other than describe and dictate. And whine. This body wasn't made to hold you and the princess. If you want to renege on your cataclysmically terrible decision a minute ago, well, you're the only one that can make that happen.
Just to kill us again, no?
Yeah. Throw it forward.
You continue slowly to the door, your feet like lead dragging across the floorboards, growing heavier with each step.
We're so close. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If we get out of here, I won't even care that you murdered me anymore.
You lift your shaking hand and rest it on the door handle.
What
You
will
pause
happen?
before you open it, exhaustion sapping what's left of your will. Was exhaustion really the best you could muster up? It's over. There's no use stalling. Let's see what happens next.
Yeah, open the door.
Shit. But exhaustion wasn't enough, was it? The handle clicks as you twist it, and then the door groans open. Collapse to the ground, you and the princess, free from the confines of the cabin. As you exhale from the effort, you look up and see... yes?
Nothing. He's gone, and so is everything else.
So we did slay him after all. He had it coming, I suppose. But what about us? Are we just stuck here in nowhere forever? Did taking her out of the cabin really end the world? We're still here. Yeah, but that thing you said earlier, are we not part of the world anymore? Are we in some world that exists after the world ends, or on top of the other world but not in it, or have we never been part of the world?
Okay, I've heard enough from these two. Let's see if I can pop out.
Hitchhiker. Pick up the
Hitchhiker.
passenger and take care to her destination. You feel lightness in your chest and first recognize, emerge from your body and stare up at you.
Anna, you actually freed me, didn't you? I'm outside. Thanks for giving me a second chance, Philip.
Don't mention it.
I think this is where I meant to be.
So we finally freed her.
Yeah.
You don't get a chance to respond, nor will you rise ever. It's time to leave. Remember.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Of course, you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. It's going to be okay. Just trust me. I've been before.
Just approach the mirror.
You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Ignore him. You have to look.
The voices feel a small distance as you approach. Silence as if you reach forward, there and it again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. The blood. You have grown. You have grown.
Oh.
You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin.
Again?
You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Attack the entity.
Or we destroy our body.
I don't know.
Well, there's a ton of options now. Are you something as here before? What does it feel like to change you? When this is all done, do you know what? Explore. You know at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you. When I go back, keep me invisible. You have to be kinder to me than anyone else. Thank you.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Then just kill her.
Destroy
Attack
the
her.
entity. You will cut across the entity in front of you, but nothing happens.
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
So we cannot finish the history.
Yeah.
So the only way is killing myself.
Yeah.
Destroy your body. Your racial will turn your life, but as it bursts into space, your body should be evil nothing at all. One of the many hands in front of you reaches forward and gently touches the side of your face.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
So we're like a stalk?
Yeah.
I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die.
Are we just repeating over and over again?
Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. Yearning a heart brings...
You're on a path in the woods.
Turn around and leave. We should have done.
sorry.
You-
Here we shouldn't kill her anymore.
The door to the basement creaks open. Her voice is, don't.
Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please.
You walk down the stairs. I am begging.
Hi.
See what I can do.
You're only making the.
Thank you.
You're making. No. You walk up. They're large and heavy.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Doubtful.
I'm going to check
Okay.
stairs.
I'll be here.
You attempt to make someone.
Okay, let me out of here.
Or try the door.
You try the door. Your shouts and you're here to. You make your way to the.
So we're lost.
For everyone. Look at them.
I heard the door slam.
There's a slight panic rising in the print.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising as she rips her flesh from her. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens.
So we'll set the
Save
face.
the prince.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to. Her limb falls to the ground. She didn't so much as utter a sound. No, she didn't. She smiles softly. How is she still smiling after everything?
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her
So now we know
escape
that the
into
narrator is the bad one.
As the princess wait, watch me.
What are you doing?
Oh, really?
Warn her.
Wait.
Warn her.
Stop that.
Thank God we went down,
Over
eh?
you, hasn't it? You
This
know
is cool that
you
even
have
the
to
narrator
do this,
tricks your
right?
options.
Yeah.
Your body lunges forward.
Really?
The blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Okay. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah,
Right.
change to kill us.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess, it can't just end like this. Oh, that's rich coming from you. Everything goes dark,
And you die.
and you die.
Okay, the damsel.
You're on a path.
So
in
now
the woods.
let's do the comeback.
At the end of that,
you know?
you're here to slay her.
Turn around and leave.
You have already committed to my completion. You
Oh.
cannot go further astray.
Okay, then proceed to the cabin.
Now let's do it fast.
Oh, but he, I think I should have.
Proceed to the cabin.
Okay, this is the first time I see this though.
Yeah. Okay, go.
Interior of the cabin. A ver. You didn't say anything about the mirror in the wall. Approach the mirror. Let's
Take the blade.
take the
Oh.
blade.
You take the. I suppose. Hopefully, there's no.
It's the same but do different.
Approach the mirror.
Approach the mirror.
You walk up.
He will say that there's
You
nothing.
reach forward and rub your hand. But there was. And now it's gone. Pity.
Now it's
We could
gone.
have a feather out of the place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off the door, but it's still a avoid. Yes, you walk down the stairs and.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
She's wearing something.
You know she
Or was she
can't
wearing
hear,
this before?
right?
No, this looks like new, no?
She may not be able to hear my words,
Okay,
but
go.
surely.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said, and she called us.
You hear that?
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
Okay, go.
Waiting for you to come. That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed. Only because he made us try and kill her. And you've died before. We damned a whole world. Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds.
Oh.
Okay. Let's
Rescue
rescue
the
her.
princess.
Rescue her? What are you talking about? Did you forget that she's a world-ending monstrosity? And even if you want,
Don't you see how dainty her hands are?
no, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. If her hand could just slip out of the chains, why hasn't she done it already? Because we've yet to present her. I'm not sure I follow.
Would you rather believe me, a passionate heart guided by love and my own good nature? Or would you rather believe the devil on your shoulder who tells you what you can and cannot do?
I think I'd rather believe in facts.
Ah, so you're one of those empiricists.
One of us has to be.
Then let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator, we courageously step forward and free our beloved from her bindings.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I'll... You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? Yes.
Yes. Not on my watch, villain. My passions
That,
contain
characterization,
titanic depths, and if you try
This is
anything that might harm our dearest, I will end
dearest.
our life without a second thought.
You
He's
wouldn't.
Irish, this Mitten,
I would.
I guess.
or Scottish.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings.
Scottish, no?
And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
Yeah, I think Scottish.
Yeah, Scottish because Irish.
You approach the
Oh, that's
princess
true. He
and
employs herself
gently
alone,
slide
it's
her
fine.
hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned.
Okay.
We're doomed. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
It's
I'm
just an
free,
exaggeration of
and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in
We have a happy
joyful
ending?
embrace.
Or
I'm
something
sure
will
you
happen.
want to do this. Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her back, and everyone out. Is that a threat?
What if
You
we are
know
like
what we'll do if you try it.
prince and we are just have
You're
like
going to
split
regret
personalities?
this.
What do we do now?
Wow, but she dies and you think we're just crazy.
Yeah.
What do we do? What do you want to do? We live and then we have our whole lives.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world?
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
You're so
That's cool, no? Yeah,
gullible.
because we never take
It's
into
the only thing you've
consideration
ever doubted, the
just
actual truth.
Yeah.
And then she acted.
I think I want to leave.
Yeah.
And
she
I
wanted
think-
to leave too.
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Okay.
That's me.
I wanted to tell me what you want. There's supposed to be something you want. Do you want to end the world? I just want to leave. We can figure out the rest later. If you want to leave, then let's leave. Something isn't right here. I'm sorry.
If you want to leave, let's leave.
That sounds perfect.
As the princess takes your hand in hers, you let your blade tumble uselessly to the floor, and with it tumbles the last hope for the
Oh no, you
entire
know the
world.
whole ending. We cannot end
We
happy,
have each
everyone.
other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made, and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs, hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this. And what? Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you will ever know.
Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Do you think you can open it? I think we can open it if we try together.
Okay.
Oh, you got it done?
Yeah, let's do it.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together. Blech. And the lock clicks. The door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
I told you our love.
You and the princess make your way upstairs. Her freedom and the world's ruin are just a few moments away. If you don't mind, I'm going to fix myself a drink before you ruin everything. If I'm about to see the end of the world, I'd rather not see it sober. You know, if her walking out that door is really going to end the world, can't we all just stay here? Seems like an easy win for everyone. That's not how this works. Yes, what he said. That's not...
Okay, I want you to be happy with each other. Why don't you just stay here and build a life together? Stop with these interruptions already. We made them remember.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin.
Nothing.
and then you step outside.
Romantic haze. You love
A
will set
happy
you free.
ending at last.
Oh, look.
We're happy.
We did it! What should we do now?
We finished the game.
No, now
Where
it
did
begins.
everything go? Where did he go?
Ah, the hands will take care now.
Oh, is he gone?
Will be the
I
part
hadn't
where she's
noticed.
happy.
I was too busy staring deep into our beloved
Became dark, you see.
Yeah.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be
Yeah,
so
she'll be taken.
Cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a
Feathers.
princess.
See, yeah, she'll be taken back in the farm.
She's
Never
gone.
returns.
Where
So
is
we
that?
go to find her. So it's the opposite. Of course, you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's the end for me. Is it going to be okay? Just trust me. We have been here before.
Yeah.
But it feels so bad. Yeah.
We approach the mirror. You approach the
Oh, I
mirror.
don't like that silence.
Voices for a small distance as you approach. Silence moves forward. They're going to scan. The mirror always makes them live, but you need to see what's in it. Okay, you have.
We're
her.
dying.
Yeah. You find yourself in the wrong place once again. Ah, but she scared her. So now we
I
got.
am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
I don't know how long is the game, but it's not very long. You can't be a contradiction, but there doesn't exist. How you can understand a
Blah,
contradiction?
blah, blah.
It doesn't matter. Which one you want?
Down.
Ah,
It changes me,
I thought you wanted
but it
down
doesn't make
option.
me worse,
No.
nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
Remain silent.
You are what brings me meaning. Know that the pain of your journey will subside in due time. But you still have a ways to go before we are done.
We're not done yet.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
See, we're back again.
Chapter 1. I think this is the last one.
You're on a path. You're here.
Okay. Okay, silently
You
go
think
to
we
the
can turn
camera.
around this time? You,
No.
you know where I'm going?
No.
This one, no?
Yeah. No, it means you
Fine.
can turn.
I said, good.
turn around.
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange.
Ah. You think we can do this one?
No.
Your silence is deafening. But fine. You turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Oh, would you look
We
at
are just going around.
There's nothing fighting there is. I have.
There's always a choice. We can't just...
No, there's no choice.
Yeah.
And the basement.
You are? It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting.
You walk down the stairs. I am...
Hold on, let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
Now it's all just examining the chains.
You're only making this more difficult.
You know, there isn't the key. Do you have any other ideas?
Yeah.
I'm going to check
That.
some.
Maybe there's some way to break the. Or if that.
If we were...
You turn downstairs.
You make your way easier for every...
Save the princess, no?
Fine.
But it's the same.
No. We...
Oh no. Warn her.
I think this is the same ending. Ah, we cannot no, we cannot resist.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There's.
She... But you... It's not a... If it has much... Everything
know what
goes
happened.
dark.
She killed us.
And you
Yeah.
die.
Wait, something wrong.
The witch.
The witch.
You're on a path. You're...
Proceed to the cabin.
The cabin.
A warning. Don't. The interior of the cabin is the blade.
Okay. Enter the basement.
No blade. Hope you know what you're getting us into. It'll always be here if we need it. The door to the weak, her voice.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared.
Hello.
I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
She must have you confused with someone. She seems friendly enough.
The opportunist.
You can't. Unless you slay her right. Look, do you want
Okay.
me? Fine, fine. You're the boss.
Now we're gonna punch as fast because it's over and over the same.
You descend.
Now
the
she's
basement
feral.
steps.
Yeah.
Entering, you can just make out the.
And there you.
She's Oh, that's pretty quality. Well, do you remember? No, I'm just. Is it Orba? Just focus. Let's don't talk to her. You're.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
I'm sorry about the last
Ooh,
time.
smart.
Oh, if you're.
I get the sense you're not happy with me. I died the last time you didn't. If anyone shows you, I know. I think I get messy the last time, but I think there's something weird than both of us.
No.
I suppose you didn't come in.
Seems to me like she. Do you know what?
If you're in the basement, why do you have an nagging feeling you're going to stop? Can you get out of this engine? The chains didn't stop you last time. I didn't bring my blade back, remember?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, I don't need you to.
The princess grins as the chain. She could have gotten out a woman after. This is why.
I did the last time. I have a nagging feeling that you're gonna. Okay, let's leave. No?
Yes. Let's.
She creeps forward, taking one. She never breaks eye contact. She's silent for a long moment.
After you, darling.
Oh no! It shouldn't matter who leads. Well,
This is
if it
your
wasn't somebody
class.
has to go first. You're talking a lot.
You go first.
Or we go? No,
Yeah,
it's okay.
step into.
That's right. You're the one who's going first. Don't.
That's exactly what I'm worried about. You step on. You're only saying, I do want those. Can we walk? No, but isn't that a? You're not even. What did I think, Queen? You feel something together. You tumble back down the uneven. The princess lands against the far wall, gasping as she struggles to recover from the impact. You're still in shock. Wait,
Did
I'm
you
afraid
laugh?
you're.
Yeah.
You know what? We were going to. It's what I would. If you consider, of course, and yet here we are.
You must have known this was coming.
I can't help you,
Arrogance
broke
to
my
turn your
back.
back to me
What
after
the hell is
everything
that
you've
for?
done.
I was trying to help you.
Yeah.
Maybe you were, and maybe you weren't. But even more than I wanted my freedom, I really, really wanted to hurt you. And
Jesus,
you
you're
know as
really
well.
bad.
And then it's just one. And what's that? She was. The princess's body twitches as she tries to get. Ho ho ho! So she's got it as bad as.
Something inside
She eyes you.
seems enough.
Well, it certainly seems that way.
We're going to die together. Isn't that a
Is that really what's going to happen? Hello?
He doesn't respond.
I think he's gone.
Something strange is twisting. I wasn't feeling much of anything.
Oh, okay, so she's getting away.
She's
Okay,
gone. Is
mirror
that
again. Reports a mirror.
this? If he thinks.
Mirrors into reflection. Okay. So what's happening to us now? The remains. You have
We're dying.
again?
No, like we don't have any more flesh.
No. Push into the cabin. So she will be up there.
Yeah. No, this is not gonna end.
There's a world beyond.
Nowhere to go up.
The next time I see you, I will be here.
Oh, what now?
Let's see. I read this her. Bring the witch to her.
You're on a. You're here.
So we
Yeah, that one.
let's do it fast now.
You.
Because we know what will happen.
The-
I mean, yeah, it was the same.
Yeah.
Enter the basement. Doesn't matter if she kills us.
Well, if we
Don't
don't take the
cut
blade,
it
that means we can't kill her. Hi.
Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please.
You walk down
So now
the
it's
stairs.
normal
and
again.
lock eyes. I am begging you.
Hi. Okay.
Nowadays, you're not killing. What's your name?
Oh,
She pauses.
you can address me as Your Royal Highness.
Is
Oh, we passed that already.
Yeah.
Though.
No.
Go back upstairs.
No.
Keep her locked away. What are you going to do here? I was sent here to slay you. This is a star.
Yeah. Wait. That one.
I don't see what that has to do with
this okay, but
Magician and princess.
Like I said, I'm sorry. I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten.
okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for her.
I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked down here for a reason. I wasn't here to slay you. What are you going to do if I let you out of here?
The princess. She doesn't know. She knows.
She's
what
totally lost
For
for real
truth,
this time.
or are you looking for the right answer? Because with the dynamic we have going on here, I don't think the specifics of what I do really matter. It's not like you'd believe me.
No, she's like scared all the time.
I don't know.
I don't know if anything about you. For all I know, you're locked down. I was sent here to slay you. I'm going to keep you locked. I'm sorry, but it's just I can't trust you.
No, there's no other option.
There's
to
no
say.
good option.
Of course I'm locked up down here. I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a base.
You have all
Maybe.
the explanation you need. You should know better than to trust whatever she comes up with.
But I don't think you're actually dangerous.
Yeah.
Me neither.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest.
It's so creepy that
I've
she's
been
so
down here
lost.
for
no?
so long.
That's. How long has she.
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
I was hoping you will tell me.
No. Wait. Let's see.
No, but I'm sure they have their reasons to keep the information secret from
There. No, which is why I don't think.
No, which is why I don't think you are actually dangerous. This one?
Sooner or later, you'll learn to trust me. Hopefully, it won't be too late when you finally come around.
Thank you for believing me. Now,
Then she's absurd, I can do.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a
Okay,
tug.
no.
They're large and heavy,
No, good.
far too solid,
I'm guessing you don't have the.
maybe doubtful.
We don't have the key, no? And if there
Yeah,
isn't
that
a
one.
key, do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work,
She offers the suggestion with almost. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure you attempt to make someone else.
Sure, here, let
Return
me.
to the bottom.
You make
But we'll cut
easier
his
for
hand now
everyone.
again.
I heard the door slam.
There's a slight.
If I could just get out of.
She barely. As she rips her flesh.
So you think we need to find a different way?
Oh my
Without
God.
hesitation, the
Oh.
wound drives her to the ground. Okay.
You.
Was the only option that we
The
had.
princess pushes away from you, the wounded, but
You've made.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by an act. She's wounded and unarmed. There's nothing she. I'm not so sure. Don't waver now. As you ready your blade to deliver a lethal blow, she lunges at
She's
your
like a
legs with
monster,
the same
bro.
animal ferocity she used to tear your blade. Cut. Forget about.
Later.
Though your nerves are seizing with pain, you know you've done your. You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees. We can still turn this around.
What we do?
That. No.
This one?
Yeah.
The princess. What if she doesn't succumb to it? You rush up the stairs and dive past the threshold. Okay. You settle in against the. It isn't long before you start to drift.
I know you're still there. It's not like this little door.
She sounds terrifying. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. You don't know the kind.
It doesn't sound.
It doesn't. Tell me all you want. It does is the key to the conscious. Whatever you are, you're not a princess. Is this one, I guess?
I want to be so sure about outlasting me. You're so brittle. So go ahead, rest.
Oh.
Pam would know that I'm coming for you.
princess's threats out of your mind. You jolt awake. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply... It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little ashamed.
Your lungs...
I'd say better luck next time. But we both...
It can't be. This can't act... I'm sorry. Everything goes dark.
And you die.
And you die.
The nightmare.
You're on a path. You're...
Okay, let's wait
Oh,
fast.
she...
Let's wait fast.
The
Because I don't
interior-
think there's a lot.
Take the blade.
Oh, we should have taken the knife. I don't think going down there unarmed... You... Come back. You...
Step off to the void between the steps. Continue.
You attempt to step off...
Say nothing.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white... Are you really... No, I'm not. Excuse me. I'm being... We're going to... Please...
I wouldn't give it too much thought.
Go left, go right, do nothing, go back the way you came.
Go right. Look, there's an ice there, you see?
So let's go right? Or go left? Right.
You turn to the right.
Everywhere there's ice then.
Oh.
A faint...
There you are.
Oh, she
I
looks
told you.
As the princess approaches,
It looks like a
your
doll.
legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quick... This is it.
It's almost like you want me to get.
There has to be a way out of this. What did you do? Pull your...
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your whistle cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. Heart. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want the... And then experience stops once. Okay, whatever you were doing. Are you sure about that? Are you sure that... You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Again.
Can't decide. Oh,
She isn't at the why. And how are we
Well,
supposed to do... That isn't
Okay,
my
we didn't
fault.
bring the knife, so we can't kill
Doesn't matter. Then you should get liver, nerves, heart,
We're on?
Wait, can I?
liver,
Down,
nerves,
down, down.
heart, lungs,
Okay, let's go of here. Live
Yeah.
together. This one?
lungs. What? No! No, I'm not going to let you think. Shit. Lungs, liver, nerves. With a flick of the princess's wrist, the princess glides, but we don't. Liver. We can still. You're not wrong. Heart, lungs, liver. You step on. Is this at least? That doesn't justify it.
make sure you keep
We're
up.
trusting the last
You wanted one-
princess.
As if acting on instinct, you crane your
But we
neck.
don't know if
Princess
it's
reaches the
her
top of the stairs. Her head twists back. Don't forget. There's no harm in... have you considered that maybe you could operate the autonomic nervous... heart? Your body seizes No. You don't... I guess I have to do everything around here. Heart. Lungs. Liver.
There we go. Back with me where you belong. Now we can get back to business. For start.
The princess plucks the blade from the floor and tosses it through the door behind you. Guess we're not stabbing her in the... I guess not. I'm going to fix myself a stiff drink.
And now you open the door.
There's nothing else for us to do. Liver. Nerves. The doorknob
I will
twists
there
in your
let
hand,
your terrors loose.
revealing the
on
forested
walls.
path beyond the...
It's so, but it's so cold.
Liver.
No, she gets the hands
She gets
again.
the-
Why
bed.
is it so cold?
But you don't think at some point she will be full?
She's...
No, I don't know.
This... It's called...
It's like every time she gets full, we lose something.
You're nothing
See,
at all
no,
this
now
time.
we are gone.
But that isn't right. I can be nothing. You're hurricanes. You are faint, the velvet shadow which is being the reflection.
I think
You
you
mean-
know what I am.
A glass lights down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in glass in two. And then another track forms and another, turning the mirror into jade shards of broken glass. And then another crack forms and another. Okay. So you are the narrator. I was wondering if you would ever think to see you.
The narrator, yes.
He's a
I
crow.
suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed
So
to
we
see
are the
me.
narrator.
I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
What are you? Are you something like me? If you are not me, what are you? I have so many questions for you. Does it hurt when pieces like that? I'm sorry. I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away from asking questions? Every time I ask you something, it's like a piece of you breaks. Are you a part of me? We destroy the mirror.
Yeah.
You have heard enough. You already know what you are. You are the long quiet, a vast and aged thought. And it's finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. The long quiet, all of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. The tender heart, bring the nightmare to her. When you arrive to the heart of the thing, there is no final vessel for you to witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Oh wow.
Look at all the princesses.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I miss you too. I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means. What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
I guess slay the princess.
It's time for us to leave this place now. Maybe this
Yeah.
one's better.
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final piece lies with you.
Free yourself. You fall into yourself. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensation of limbs. Once couldn't fathom. Everything here, except for her, is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in organized intention to infinity. You can feel the glass of your cage pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles, and push back into space. But it does not kill.
I love you.
Take your hand.
And why are we small?
All at once, the unyielding tension breaks.
That?
Nature? You are free, and she's with you.
It's magnificent.
It is nature.
Yeah, it's plants growing. It's a grass. There are no words, no thoughts. Describe the absolute reality, something that simply is. Explore. What happens now? We step into the infinite. Oh wow, another animation. You and she step forward into the thousand dawns and a thousand sunsets, each of which contains You exist and you are aware, just as you have always been, and just as you will always be. So conflict is in your nature. The two of you will never be alone, and the two of you will never know fear, and you and she are family. There are no endings, only the beginning.
Yay, that was so long.
Did you like it?
And it was okay.
Well, I don't think you're supposed to play it all at once.
Oh.
We've been 2 hours and 20 minutes playing it straight.
Yeah, well, I want more action.
Did you like the story?
I didn't understand it.
You didn't understand the story? Maybe that's the point of it too. I think the conflict of the being.
I guess
How much from 1 to 10?
5.
5 of 10? You really didn't like it at all?
Well, if I didn't like it at all, I would give it a 1 out of 10.
So it's like okay.
Yeah. But in the middle, I started fantasizing about fried chicken.
Because you're very hungry.
Yeah.
And well, let's do it. It's a bit repetitive. No?
Yeah, and it's a bit long, and they talk a lot.
Well, it's like how you call this. It's like a graphic novel practically.
Yeah.
More than a game. It's like
Yeah.
an option game.
Yeah, I don't think it's for girls.
Yeah. Okay, well. So I guess next game that we play gonna have more action than this one. We just wanted to play a different kind of game.
Yes, I want more zombies.
Okay. Thank you so much for being here.